everybody, and welcome back to Indie Film Cafe's End of the Month Haul. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody, and I've got my co-host Paul A. Presenza here.
Yay!
Oh,
How's it going, everyone?
how's it going? Also known as
The Hooded Cow.
the Hooded Cow. You're the Hooded Cow today. Okay.
Yep.
All right. How about and we got next? We've got our other co-host for this, which is John Ward. How you doing, John?
I am doing Mootastic.
Fantastic. All right. So we do a end of the month haul. What we do is we each have 20 movies that we have gotten for this month. And then we go around and do 10 each and then another 10 each. So one by one. So I'm gonna kick it off, then Paul, then John. That
Because
seems to be
we
the
are
order.
collector movie nerds.
Big ass nerds.
Nerds.
Nerd!
Okay. So next is a movie I haven't seen yet. First off is a movie I haven't seen yet, and it's a movie that I want to watch, but I think I'm gonna cry if I watch it. And that is Marley and Me.
Why would you watch that?
I don't
You are
know.
going to cry in it.
I am gonna cry really badly. I already know. It's bad
Yeah,
enough when I don't know and then it happens, but
Why?
knowing like it's almost like it's
it's
gonna kill me.
awful.
You
Why?
don't you don't know why?
No?
The dog dies at the end and it's really sad,
No.
supposedly.
Yeah,
It's
they
really
could only
terrible.
make
Does he get
prequels.
squished by a car or something?
Hmm.
I think he
I
dies of
don't.
cancer. Like the
I think
dog
he
has like
dies of
chronic
cancer or
cancer.
something. It was like
Yeah.
terrible. It's just a terrible thing because you love the dog the whole way through, suppose is what I've heard. And then at
Yeah.
the end he dies and it's like the most gut-wrenching thing. And I have
Well,
not seen it, but it's not for you, Paul, not just because it's a cute little doggy movie, but because it's got Owen Wilson in it. I know you hate
Oh,
Owen
God.
Wilson.
Why couldn't he die?
oh, oh.
I'd rather
Ouch.
have the dog alive.
All right. All
Well,
right.
okay. Then. All right.
Moving
Okay.
on, as Paul would say. Next is I'm not sure if I have this or not, but I'm gonna add this to my collection, and then if I find two copies, I'll get rid of it. There's gonna be a bunch of those that I'm not sure if I have or not, but
I got
that's how
one
it
here,
is.
too.
Ice Age: The Meltdown. Which I like the Ice Age movies. They're fun.
At some point, they all have to die.
Yeah. Now that has to happen. But
Yeah.
because it's the Ice Age, right? Like,
Yeah. So
you
that
know,
meteorite has to hit and kill everything.
um, and they keep
Not soon
pushing it
enough.
off. They keep pushing it off, and everything. This is another movie I'm pretty sure I don't have, but I've heard of it and I've never seen it, which is 6 Days, 7 Nights with Harrison Ford
It's
and Anne Heche.
It's okay. It's all right. It's funny that Harrison Ford now comes off as this giant liberal, but yet when that movie came out and he was doing interviews, he actually said, "I hope Anne Heche being gay doesn't ruin this movie."
Oh, I miss Anne Heche. I always
I
had a
know. Once
huge
again,
crush
another
on
person who
her.
died. We're talking about death a lot
Yeah.
on this
She
episode
was
already.
awesome. I miss her.
And he flies a plane in this and almost died in real life.
All right. Well, another movie I've got is a George Clooney, Matt Damon, and Jeffrey Wright movie called Syriana.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I've got that.
Yep.
that's the one that he really hurt his back on.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay. Another movie I don't think I have, but I love to death and probably up there. I really enjoy it. It's a Michelle Pfeiffer movie and it's Dangerous Minds. I really do like this movie. I don't know. There's just something I like movies where the teachers actually, you know, like teach the kid, like by the end of it, she gets through to the kids, or whatever.
Like
Yeah,
one of 50 movies like that was made at
I
that
know, and
time.
I just never bought her as a tough whatever. It just,
But she lives in an Amish paradise.
mhm.
Yeah, Gangster's Paradise. But then
I,
then it
I, I
becomes
prefer
Amish.
Amish
I
paradise.
do too. I think and it's so funny because Coolio hated it. Rest in peace, Coolio. But Coolio hated it. I
Julio died?
think he did, didn't he?
Maybe his career.
Could anyone tell?
I thought he
His,
died. Yeah, he died in 2022.
oh my God, I had no idea.
Yeah. Sorry to to
Now
sprinkle on
he's Coldio.
you. Oh,
Oh, this is a dark episode,
I
man.
know. Talking about death, way too much death on this episode of my
It's
thing.
way,
But
it's way too early.
Um, all
Talk to you
right.
soon.
So next is five. All these next five are all. So my friend Chris had a bunch of movies, and he sent a bunch of them to me. A bunch of them were what is it? Music video type movies and stuff. Bunch of music videos and from different artists, and a lot of them are Christian, and a lot of them other stuff. So we've got Mariah Carey.
Oh
One.
God.
Yeah.
Oh God. Why?
Why not?
Why?
Some of the stuff she has is pretty good. I
Oh
like her old,
God.
a lot of these are some of her old songs and
Name
stuff like
one.
Fantasy. Fantasy was
Oh,
good. You can not like her. I don't care.
Oh
Um,
God.
Next is DC Talk with Welcome to the Freak Show. That's I think their concert video, if I'm correct.
No idea who they are.
never heard of
Yeah,
him.
they're a Christian band. That's why
Well,
you've
that's
never
why.
heard of them. Uh, this I know you've heard of, but you probably don't like once again, is Boys to Men.
Mm.
I thought that was all right.
They're classic.
Another Christian band you've never heard of probably is the Newsboys.
Never
So
heard of
this
him.
is this is
What is
old
what is going on with
Newsboys.
all these Christian things over there?
Well,
Newsies.
my friend is Christian. His actual name is Christian, and he is a friend of like best friend of mine.
Now
So
that would be ironic if his name was Christian, but he wasn't a
like
Christian.
he was satanic, yeah, or something. That'd be even funnier. But no, he this is and the Newsboys. This is the old Newsboys because Newsboys had a new singer, and that was the one of the guys from DC Talk took over for
My God, you might
Newsboys.
as well be talking
Is this
Chinese.
one of those situations where the band is they're boys, but they're all like 40 something, 50-year-old men
Now they
still
are,
calling
yeah,
themselves
but
boys? That's creepy.
back then they were 20s, I guess,
That's still
but
creepy.
I mean, all right. I guess you can't ever have any kind of boys to men, you know what? So they're not allowed to be boys to men? I don't know.
No, they should now be men to boys.
Right.
Ew,
And
ew,
now
that just sounds wrong. All right, and
well, as soon as you turn 18, you're no longer a boy. I'm sorry.
last one I'm really excited about actually, because these are some of my I really do love a lot of these songs, and that is from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Okay, all right, well,
Um,
there we go.
I think we
There
all
you
like
go.
that
Tom Petty.
ended on something that I think everybody can
Ended
say.
on a high note, except that
Or-
he's dead.
Ha. Man, how
So,
many people we talked about on this show that have died? This is really weird.
and it's all from mine. I don't think we're going to be doing that for. I hope we're not going to be doing it the whole day. But is he dead?
Tom Petty? Yeah, he
Yeah.
died like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't say it on the online.
Yeah, no, he's
He's
dead.
dead.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it because
Not
I haven't
coming
heard
back no
anybody talk
more.
about Tom Petty in forever.
There's the reason.
Yeah,
That's probably why.
2017. Yeah, almost 10 years ago. Holy crap. All right.
Yeesh.
So, it is Paul's turn. I hope you don't keep talking about death.
All right. Well, this is a movie that I've heard many, 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 many things and supposed to be really bad. I finally got my hands on it. It's got an
Woohoo's.
amazing cast, but everybody I know who's seen it has said it's awful. So we were talking Nicolas Cage, Michael Biehn, James Coburn, Charlie Sheen, and
Deadfall.
Deadfall. I've heard it's terrible.
Yes. John
And it also has
Ward.
Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees in it.
Oh
Oh God,
gosh.
that's like
How
John
dare you?
Ward's
And
like
he's still alive,
favorite
thank you.
John
Uh,
Ward's favorite like movie to jerk off to
And
or
it's
something.
Christopher Coppola.
yeah. There's a sequel to it. Nicolas Cage plays the same character in another movie.
Wow.
So
Wow.
there's technically a unofficial sequel.
Okay.
I do need to own that.
Uh,
Is he really a Coppola?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
he's Nicholas Coppola.
there's one guy that's not a Coppola, but he actually has the name Coppola, and it drove me crazy finding that
Yeah, I
out.
heard there's a couple of guys like that.
But yeah, no, that's great that there's Christopher Coppola's you know.
Well, this is one of those Wes Craven produced, which of course he sticks his name on anything, so it doesn't really matter. But it's got my girl that I know John Ward does not care for, Tamron Manning,
Yeah.
and
Why doesn't John Ward care for her?
I don't know.
I don't.
I think she's adorable,
She looks like a heroin user that lives in a trailer.
but a cute one. So
I don't even like her acting. I
the
can't. No.
breed.
I've heard of The Breed.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard
I've
of that
heard
one
it's
too.
a bunch of like evil doggos that go nuts.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I had when I worked at the video store in Williamsburg back in the day, I remember seeing that a lot. Like, whenever I would go and return movies or whatever, I was always kind of interested in it, but I never bought it.
yeah, and I think it was before she became like who she is now. Before Orange is the New Black and and all that. Um,
Always plays white trash.
yeah, but a
Eight
cute one.
Mile and all that. But cute
So
white trash.
Cute white trash.
yeah. Okay, so the next one I think is an Australian movie. It's a Lionsgate production. I've heard good things about it, but I've never seen it. And it is Blood Creek.
That is funny. That is funny.
Got
Okay.
it too?
Oh, do you have it
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, it's in my stack.
When you bring it up, you do that, and I'll go
Yep, we'll do the
like that.
picture.
You do the
I'll put
picture.
it to the
Yeah,
side.
it's I have I think I organized these in a way that yeah, there's a reason why Blood Creek is in there. Yeah.
Okay. Next is another movie that I've heard about but not seen. This one I've not heard good things about, but I'm getting it anyway. And it is The Kingdom of Judas.
Never heard of it.
No idea.
Yeah, it's supposed to be this wackadoodle weird movie about a suicide. I think she comes back and does
Oh,
weird shit.
okay.
Um, Next is a movie that I'm sure Mr. Moody will be very surprised that I've got because it's a bunch of teenagers. But if you're going to do a movie about high school teenagers, this is the one to do it. Spontaneous. It's the
Okay.
movie where they all spontaneously explode.
There was
Oh,
a
okay.
there was another movie called Spontaneous or something or Combustion or something like
Mother
that.
Spontaneous could yeah, with Chucky, Brad
Yeah,
Dourif.
Brad Dourif was in that one,
And
I
it's a
think.
Mm,
Toby Hooper movie. But yeah,
Yeah,
I would watch Spontaneous if they're
yep,
all blowing up, I'd watch that one.
exactly. Next, we got something from the Community universe. You know, I'm a gigantic Community fan, and I've never seen this before, and it is The Secret Notebook of Abed Nadir.
cool.
So it's got a bunch of stuff from his different parts in Community. I love Abed. I love Community. So I miss it.
I went to that community college that they shot at. That's
Nice.
Los Angeles City College.
Next, we got a couple of other more serious films, or supposed to be ones. This is a weird one. I've not seen this. We know where Hellboy started. Apparently, this is like a almost fan version of Hellboy. Hellboy, the Crooked Man. Apparently, this is like the low budget version.
Well, it's official. It's a real Hellboy movie, but it matches the comic book.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks more like the comic book because Hellboy's not huge, like body wise. He's kind of gaunt. He's kind of thin. So
Hmm.
yeah, the guy matches it a lot better. I haven't seen it. I've only read about it and watched the trailer and stuff. It's on my list to buy because I own the other
It's
three.
it's like the low budget version, but I don't know. I've also heard decent things about it, so I'll give it a try. Um, so the next one is a film that is supposed to be good. It's a foreign film. I think it's Chinese, and it's called The Assassin.
Cool.
Might be Japanese.
Yeah, I've been trying to find Bruce Willis's Assassin, and every time I type it in, because that's allegedly the last movie he made before he retired, I keep getting that. The Assassin keeps popping up everywhere. I'm like,
Yeah,
no, I
no.
just want Bruce
This one
Willis.
is supposed to be one of those movies that it's like beautifully shot, and it's like you're watching a bunch of paintings. It's supposed to be really good. Next is one that I've always liked, and at some point I'm going to have to share it with you if you haven't seen it, Mr. Moody, and that is Elias Murring's Begotten.
Yeah, I've not
It's
seen
a
that.
it's a rough. Well, Paul will probably love it, but it is
Oh
a
yeah,
rough
it's
one.
I've seen it. It's awesome.
Yeah, the director also did Patient.
Shadow the Vampire,
Well, she did Shadow the Vampire and Suspect Zero.
Suspect Zero. Yeah.
Yeah, which is really good with Ben
It,
Kingsley.
if you've not seen this, dude, it's a head trip.
It's
Is it,
all about the
what would
birth
it
of
be fit
Christ.
for? What would it fit for?
whatever your fucked up movies are, fucked up
Oh,
Friday or
What the
whatever
Yeah.
it
Fuck
is.
Friday, maybe? Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, it
right.
is.
Or Film Freaks. Either
It's
one.
tough.
I'm actually surprised it's not on Criterion. It's kind of landmark.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Definitely check it
last
out.
last one is a Criterion, and it's a Mike Lee movie, which I always like, and it is Meantime.
Nice. I
So
like
we'll be
Mike Lee.
doing
I
that at
know.
some point on Criterion.
You're not a big Mike Lee fan?
I know of him. I don't think I've seen a lot of his movies.
Hmm.
Yeah,
All
he's a
right.
British guy. Does comedies, a lot of like social commentary, social comedies.
Alrighty. Well, it is John Ward's turn for his first 10.
Okay, so we ended with on our previous video for Blu-ray Hunter, we ended with James Bond. So for our DVDs, we're starting with James Bond. So on top of getting all those, I also decided to get Never Say Never, just so I could have a complete collection. I
Yeah,
am
that's the
not
one
going to
where
get Casino Royale.
he comes back when he's like really old and redoes the same movie.
It's Thunderball. It's Spectre
Yeah.
because the and this is MGM.
Wait.
So
Oh, why isn't that on the Blu-ray?
because the I'm sorry, the original bonds are MGM. This is look, this is who released this? I think it's like Universal or somebody released it. But it's the guy who owns Thunderball and Spectre would not sell MGM the rights
Wow.
until Daniel Craig came in, and then that's when Casino Royale and all that stuff was done. So they brought back Connery to do a remake of Thunderball, and
Yeah.
Spectre it could be in this.
And he was just
So,
too old at that point.
but yeah, there's a lot of Bond cut off right here when he's fighting because it's a stuntman. But there's some good Bond dialogue in here, and I enjoyed it. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
Um,
I just love the original Thunderball. It's just it's what's one of his
oh yeah,
best,
it's
best,
great.
best films.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, but I want a complete collection, but I just cannot get Casino Royale from like the 60s. I can't do it. So the one with Woody Allen and and all that stuff, just can't do
That's
it.
ridiculous.
Yeah, n not gonna do it. And then after
Ah,
All
there you
here we
right.
go.
go.
Good.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So these next three I got for a reason. So I got this because of fuck, I'm blanking on his name. Dominic
Parcell?
Purcell. Thank you. Totally blanking. Because since I'm watching the Arrowverse and he plays one of the villains in The
Yeah, he does a great
Flash,
job. I love him.
he plays Heatwave.
Yeah.
And so I've now become I've always liked him, but I've never really thought about him. And I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. So I have Assassin ordered with Bruce Willis, which he's also in. And this is all about Nazis and stuff like that. So it's got somebody else big is in this.
I did
Oh,
that.
Michael Fassbender is in
Oh
it.
yeah,
I
Michael Fassbender.
I did it for one of the 31 Days of Indie Horror. I did that one, I think. Because if I'm correct, I remember that title and I remember watching it at some point. It was a while ago though, you know. Um
Yeah, I do want to check it out. I've never seen it. So, and then with those, I also picked up because Heatwave's partner is Captain Cold. And I have now become a fan of Wentworth Miller, who I really never
I
thought
like
about.
him.
And so this was originally a Dollar Tree pickup, which I never realized that he worked on, but it's The Disappointments Room.
Oh yeah,
So he wrote it and produced it.
I've got that.
Massive disappointment. Massive. It is seriously the Disappointments film. That's what it should be called, the Disappointments film. It's like under 90 minutes, and I think it got, yeah, it's 85 minutes, and the studio probably cut the crap out of this thing. There's a movie there, but this isn't it, unfortunately. And then since I got that. I went, well, okay, well, what else did he do? He wrote this, but he didn't produce it or anything. This is Ridley Scott and Tony Scott produced this, and then Wentworth Miller wrote it, and it's called Stoker,
Hmm.
which I honestly thought was about Bram Stoker or something when I bought it, and I'm like, oh no, this has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So, but it's got some good people in it, so
Or
I'll
Stoker Ace. It's not about Stoker Ace either.
yeah, it's not. So I'll see. I'll check it out.
It, it
Um,
it was quick review Thursday that I did Blood Creek, and I did that with Michi, you know.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but I really liked it. I thought it was great. So
okay,
there you go.
I will let you know. Um, this is a remake. I love the original, but for some reason I almost like this one better. So it's the remake of Straw Dogs. And Peckinpah
Oh,
did the original,
yeah.
which was great. It's bloody as hell, which is awesome. But I kind of like this one a little better.
I've never seen the
Um,
remake.
and my reason for liking it a little bit better is that one, it starts off with the monkeys. They're listening to the song "Going Down" at the very beginning, and they're singing to it. So it was very intentional for for that song to be in this movie. But James Marston plays a screenwriter, and then Kate Bosworth plays an actress, and it fits. She is bone thin in this movie, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. She looks like an emaciated actress. So I think in some ways it works a little better than Peck and Paws, but Peck and Paws is still great. So this I do recommend. I think it has oh, and Dominic Purcell is in this too.
Nice.
So we got yeah, 2 and 2 here for both the guys. So um and then this is one I know that Paul will appreciate. So because I love me some Stanley Donovan, and I've always wanted to pick this up, and that is Charade.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
have that. I
Yeah.
have that on Criterion. No, was it Criterion? I think it was Criterion. I think Criterion did put that out as well.
Yeah,
That's
this
the
is
Sean Connery and not was it Sean
no,
Connery?
Cary Grant.
Cary
Cary
Grant.
Grant.
Cary
Cary
Grant and
Grant.
Audrey Hepburn. Yeah. So it's very good. So
That's a
there's
good movie.
also one called Arabesque that I believe it's Cary Grant did, which is really good too. So, but yeah, Charade is really good. And then this is I don't know who I watched what video, but they destroyed this movie. It's a slasher film, and they absolutely hated it. And then I watched it streaming wherever, and I don't know, I kind of liked it. So I found it for 4.99 at Zia, and have not taken the stickers off of it yet. And that's Let It Snow.
Hmm. Don't
So
know
it's
that one.
people being killed in the snow, and blood
Nice.
always looks good on snow.
Good.
So yeah, there's a
So
kind of
does
like a
P.
bloody.
P looks good on snow. Yellow snow.
True. That's true. Just don't eat it.
Nom
And this is one I
nom
think,
nom.
nom, 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 nom. I think both of you will appreciate. I got this. This is another one I haven't taken the stickers off yet, but it was originally 7.99 and I only paid 3.99 from Zia. And that is the 2D version of Robot Monster.
Robot
Oh,
Monster.
yay! I love Robot Monster.
Oh, I absolutely love it. It's one of my all-time favorite like bad movies. So,
Interesting indie film cafe related thing is that Paul and I and Paul organized this whole thing where we watched Robot Monster with a group of
Live.
people live at Firehouse Coffee, which is the coffee house next to where our old studio
Why
was,
is this
you
not
know.
in the plan?
And yeah, we went out there and did that, and people came out, and it was then, and I'm like, why haven't we done anything like that since?
I know.
We
We need
need
to
to
go
do
back.
maybe next year, maybe next
Yeah.
year. You know, we're trying to do a lot of different things next year that we haven't done in a while or
Yeah.
so.
Robot Monster is a classic sticker, and it's just a load of fun.
Yep.
yeah, absolutely love it. This is, have you guys ever heard of the Bloody Murder movies? There's two of
Yes.
them. Tiffany
Yep.
Shepis is in the
The
second
second
one.
one. Yeah.
So there's actually four of them.
Oh wow, I
And
did
I
not know
now
that.
own,
That's a
yeah,
lot
I
of
own
bloody
all
murders.
four now. And the second one takes place in the same town, and they mention those two movies. This was supposed to be part four, and they completely rewrote it, but I picked it up anyways. And that's The Graveyard.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah. I did not
Yeah.
know that was supposed to be a bloody murder movie, but
Yeah,
what is that?
I mean, after they get bloodily
Who
murdered, they
directed
have to
that? Was
go
that
somewhere.
Michael Pfeiffer?
yeah.
Yeah.
Produced and directed by.
Yeah, I remember when that movie came out. It's a movie I want to do
Apparently, you
for
like it because you got thumbs up right there.
mm, it's staying up there too. Get- Go, go. Um, anyway, so no, I do love that movie. I want to do it for Indie Film Cafe at some point. I do need to buy it myself at some point on like eBay or something, or whatever, because maybe that'll be on the next haul. I don't know. But I really do love that movie. So I like Michael Pfeiffer. I think he's fantastic, and I wish he would step in and do more of the uh what is that uh crap, the one that his father owned the rights to, the witch movies, the
The witchcraft?
witchcraft movies. Yeah.
Oh, I
'Cause
didn't know
I
that.
think
So,
Michael Pfeiffer did direct one or two of them, but like I wish he would step in and because he's a great director. Let's just say that. Better director than a lot of people that that handle these kind of things. So, you know. But anyway, go ahead. Continue.
yeah, I'm blanking on the title for part three, but yeah, it was meant to be part four, but it has nothing to do with nothing. So,
So they
but
changed
I
the
got it
title.
anyways. So, yeah. And then my last one is a film that was quite disappointing. I was really hoping to like it, and that's Devil's Pass.
No, I've never seen
Devil's
it.
Pass. I feel like I've heard of it. Maybe I don't think we've reviewed it, but
It's slightly based on a true story about these people who they go. I mean, we're talking like the 1800s. No, was it like the 1800s? Something like that. They go up into the mountains and they all die, and it's like horrible deaths, and they don't know exactly what happened, and things are backwards in a way. Like they instead of running into a tent, they figured out that people ran out of a tent, but then there's blood all inside the tent. Like it's actually based on a real thing. They show you in like behind the scenes some of the original stuff. But why I got it is because it deals with and it's Rennie Harlan. But it deals with Nazis, time travel, uh, um, all that type of stuff. So they took this true story of these people trying to find out what happened to these original people, and they end up in like a cave, and it's like a whole Nazi thing. And so, but I was disappointed with it. So I'm like, it's not as good as I was hoping it would be. So
Sounds
this thing
kind of
is
high
not in the
concept.
movie. There is a creature, but it's not this.
okay.
So yeah, not yeah, I was bummed. But the original story is very interesting. So and that's it. That's my first
Sounds
10.
like they should have stuck to the original story.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
it's a really weird story. It's one of those things that has never been solved.
Alrighty. Well, here's my last 10. Um, Now, oh God, I'm going back to death. Why? I don't mean to do this. Sorry. That wasn't my theme. It wasn't going to be a theme today, but it seems to be, unfortunately. We got the crocodile hunter to start it off. Unfortunately, he died.
Oh, I
You
heard
know,
that he used to drive a Stingray.
oh,
Not
that's a
drove
mess.
him.
Drove him. Oh Lord, that's so sad. I'm gonna keep these sort of close to last.
Yeah, for fucking with wildlife.
All right, next movie. I don't have on Blu-ray yet, so I had to get it on DVD, I guess. And I don't even know if it's, I've never seen it on Blu-ray, but I'm sure it's on Blu-ray. And it's Your Boy. I actually got a few of Your Boy, I think. Got a couple of Your Boy.
Whose boy?
Your Boy, John Ward.
Dewey?
Oh no, the other one is in the next hall. So, so you'll get a couple of Your Boy Tommy with Tom Cruise and Jerry Maguire.
Yay, Jerry Maguire.
Probably one of my favorite movies from him.
Good film.
Well, I love Cameron Crowe. So there you go. Next is a stupid movie, but why not? Sometimes yeah, might be in the mood for a stupid movie. And it's Larry the Cable Guy and Jenny McCarthy in Witless Protection. That looks so
Ooh.
bad.
I
What else does it have in
believe
it?
they got sued for that. I think that's like Midnight Run
Oh,
2 or
oof.
something. They
Um,
were doing it. They did a sequel to a massive movie and the studio's like, "No, you don't have the rights to this."
well,
And
it's
so they had to
got
change the title and
Unfunny
everything.
comedy.
it's
He,
got Yaphet Kotto, who I think is no longer is
yeah,
he no
he's
longer
dead.
he's dead. I think I met him at a horror convention years ago. Peter Stormare, Eric Roberts, and Joe Mantegna. So what a
Oh,
weird
okay.
cast there.
There's a good chance if you just mention Eric Roberts that he'll pop up in any movie that you grab.
Yeah. Um, so another Sandra Bullock movie I got. Sandra Bullock and Hugh Grant in 2 weeks' notice.
Okay.
I, you know me in rom-coms. I'll definitely get, I've
It's
never seen
it's
it,
the
so
three of us have such different tastes. I mean, it's
it's
you know,
that's
That's
what the
one of the
beauty of the
beauties of this show.
I know. So you'll get so some people might be checking out stuff for Paul's, picks. Some might be checking out yours. Some may check out my rom-com picks. I don't know.
You should do
Speaking
a zombie rom com. That'd be fun. A zom-com.
Zom rom-com.
well, there's
Yeah.
Warm Bodies.
That's that's like a Twilight, kind of rom-com, thing. It's not really a rom-com. It's like more,
You're a rom-com.
yeah.
Take
Next
that.
is next is a movie that is a cartoon that I used to grow up as a kid, and I don't know which number this is. This might be 10, 11, 12 of it, but it's Land Before Time, Journey Through the Mists. So it's a Land Before Time movie. I remember watching this. They all died because of the Ice Age, and
Don Bluth was part of that.
yeah.
I've seen one and two.
This movie, so when I was in California, I went to a like an indie film meetup thing that they had at Bigfoot Lodge. That was kind of cool to be at
That
a
sounds
place
like
called
fun.
Bigfoot Lodge. Yeah, Lauren Parkinson invited me.
What a
So
great name for a film.
yeah, Bigfoot Lodge. And so they invited me out there and I went and I got to hang out with Lauren and Rich and a bunch of
Oh,
other people there.
she's so awesome.
And then while we were there, they were doing like a I guess a raffle, thing, and you picked the number and everything. And the number I picked got me a movie. And the movie is from I forgot where they said it's from. It's an animated movie. It's an independent animated movie. The distributor is called Film Fest Distribution. I chatted with the distributor. He's the one who put it up, and it is called The Last Friction Fiction. The Last Fiction.
Huh.
So it's an animated movie, like an anime type movie. It's from someplace like Serbia. I think it's a Serbian
Interesting.
film. So I gotta look where
Probably
exactly.
not a Serbian film.
It's not a Serbian film. It's not not the
That would be an
Serbian.
interesting cartoon, let me tell you.
No, but it's an action-packed epic tale of five warriors in an ancient time of myths and monsters. So sounds
Cool.
in, interesting, and it's indie, so great. The next
Hopefully, no
movies,
baby humping.
hopefully not. The next are all Bruce Lee oriented. So
Oh.
all five Bruce Lee movies. So the first is The Legend of Bruce Lee, which I don't think stars Bruce Lee. Um,
Oh, the Bruce Lee clone movies are
Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah,
it's
awesome.
like
They
a
need to
Bruce
do a whole box.
L-E-I
yeah,
or
no, L.E. It's Bruce L.E. on this one.
Yeah, like
Bruce
the
Lee.
clones of Bruce Lee, the grave of like the grave of Bruce Lee, and oh, those
This
are
one's
awesome.
this is the Legend of Bruce Lee. Um, then there's Bruce Lee, A Dragon Story, which is stars Bruce L.I. So it's not L.E. but L.I. And it's portrays the legendary Bruce Lee. So it's
Bruce
not
Lee. We're making money off of his corpse.
so it's another one from like didn't they do like Brandon Lee did one about his father or whatever? The Dragon of Bruce
N-
Lee story. No, it wasn't Brandon Lee. Fuck, it was the other
No,
guy. He also had a neat Lee name, right? Um,
Lee Lee.
no.
no,
There is a
it's
Lee
at one
Sobieski,
point
but
he was going to play Kato
she's not in there.
in the Green Hornet. I'm blanking on his name, but yeah, Dragon and Bruce Lee story. It's good, but it's the
Um,
equivalent of Ed Wood.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Scott Lee.
Jason
Yes.
Scotland.
Yes.
Yeah. 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 So if you
So
ever watch Dragon and Bruce Lee's story, it's not what happened. It's
I've seen it years ago, but
yeah,
anyway.
they say that the way that Bruce Lee broke his back, according to the movie, is that he had to fight Shogun warriors to be able to practice that type of martial arts in America. When really what happened is he fell off of his scooter.
Same
Well,
thing.
these
Quite the difference.
these two actually do. These two last ones actually do have the real Bruce Lee. So, and this one is my one of my favorites because it has one of my favorite fight scenes in all of it is the Chinese Connection,
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
which
yeah.
has the one of the best fight scenes where Bruce Lee is fighting all of these guys at a dojo, one by one, and he's just taking them all on and knocking them all out. I love that. And then another movie I really like, but it's really effed up of all the Bruce Lee movies because like I think it even involves like some SA in it and stuff and everything, which is Fists of
Fist of
Fury.
Fury. Yeah, I
That's
know.
a
As
Oh,
soon
pretty
as you
okay.
started
rough.
talking about that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough Bruce Lee movie. Like I always remember, like the girl in it gets like messed up and everything, and that's why he, comes in to attack her. I was like, oh my God, this is not what I always think of Bruce Lee as like more family friendly, kind of thing. So,
No, no.
well,
Yeah,
I mean, he's
I'm gonna be putting this up soon.
oh
Yeah.
nice, that looks
Yeah.
great.
Speaking of Bruce Lee.
They call
I'm
it,
surprised they never made a Bruce Lee Shemp movie. That would be fun.
Well,
it's
isn't that all the clone movies?
Pretty much. But they should just
Yeah.
call it the Bruce Lee
why
Shemp.
does yours say Fist of Fury and mine says Fists of Fury? Did they mess
Well,
it up?
because yeah, they I think they put the wrong title.
Because it's Fist of Fury, I believe, right?
Yeah, because it's
Maybe-
Bruce Lee's Fist of Fury.
Yeah, hold on, let me Fist of Fury. Yeah,
Not to
Fist of
be confused with Fisting of Fury, which I believe is a porn film.
How would you know that?
Fury. with the,
I
with the
know
Bruce
these things.
with the Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee.
That's call me
Bruce
Bruce.
Lade.
Yeah, all right. It is Paul's turn.
Oh, me already. Okay.
Yep, I'm
Uh,
done.
so in this group, there's some very genuine, definite stink involved in these. Um, so going from possibly the least to the worst. First one is a movie. It's yet another doll movie because you know I can't stay away from my ridiculous doll films, and this is called Anne.
I've heard of it. Yeah,
Dolls
Got
can be
it.
deadly.
Yes.
you have it,
Creep,
Paul, John
creep,
Ward. You said.
creepy little dolls.
It's ITN. So
Oh, I think I
Joe,
might have it too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Joe gave me a bunch of ITN stuff, and
I
yeah, there were doubles in there.
I
So
think
that was one
so
of them.
because that's done by the guys in Texas, if I'm correct. And I have that because those guys gave me a bunch of yeah, I think it's Joshua Winch and those people. So
Hmm.
I've been when I saw that, I was like, I gotta have that. You know,
There you go.
you loved all movies.
Well, and this one is also kind of stinky, but it should be fun, and it's called Vampires Are Real.
It's a
I've
very
heard it. I
Rocky
think I've
Horror
heard of it.
type poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very low budget indie, micro budget
Oh God,
stuff.
yeah.
Should be fun. And staking a line in that theme, we've got one with Michael Marsden, Samuel Hunt, and poor John Savage, whose career has just gone even lower and lower. And we got Vampire Wars.
Oh
Oh
wow.
yeah.
This is the
I
one
would know
where
that
they're in
one.
the during the Civil War.
I think that's 'cause I saw that on Tubi and I think that's like 2 hours long and I'm like, nope, we're
Oh my
not
God.
reviewing that for any of our things.
That should be 70 minutes at most.
Yeah. The next one is one that I think I have, but I'm not sure because I couldn't find it, so I bought it anyway. And that is Vampires versus Zombies.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Because had he passed that title up, you can't. And speaking of the Battle of the Undead, we've got Battle of the Undead.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I know that one. Yeah.
Nice.
And then this one, oh my God, I couldn't believe I found this one in the wild. Of all folks, it's got your girl, Anna Chomsky, in it.
Hey!
And it's Blood Car. It's a car
Yes, I
that runs
love that
on blood.
movie. Oh my God, it is so awesome. It's a car that needs blood, so
Blood.
eats
Yep.
people. What are you doing, Paul? You zoomed in.
I mean,
Ah, there it goes. Not you, but the thing is, it's zooming in and out. Uh,
It's a frame feature, so it will
but
frame.
I never would have thought Anna Chomsky made a movie like that.
Kolumsky.
Yeah, Chlumsky, whatever. It's just funny. So,
That was before she did what's that show with Elaine from Seinfeld?
oh
God, she
yeah,
did
the
that
VIP, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
VIP?
you know, was it it's
V.
Vice President Veep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, VIP.
she was in that.
Okay, the next one is an Adrian Paul movie, and you know it's going to be bad. And not only is this a bad one, this is the screener version. So, yeah, I think this was supposed to be a TV show in Canada, and it was so bad that they just canceled it. And then somebody decided to try and make some money, so they cobbled together a couple of episodes to try to create a movie out of it, and that failed just as bad, if not worse. And it is Alien Tracker.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
He tracks aliens?
he tracks aliens
Nice. Well, I mean,
and does a very boring job
And
doing it.
zooms in on Paul.
apparently.
The next is a movie that I know Mr. Moody loves this actress who's in it, and this is very silly, stinky TNA blood-soaked movie with vampires with your girl Scout Taylor Compton.
Yay.
Lifeblood.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I love her.
Don't know it. Know her, but don't know it. Yeah. Never heard of
Yeah,
it.
she's so sweet on Instagram. I mean, she replies to everybody's, stuff, and she's just a really nice person. I like her.
And then the next is a trauma movie with Deborah Dutch and Sunset Thomas. And we are talking Death Dancers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Death dancers.
Yep, yep, yep.
Don't know that one.
Mm-mm.
And it comes with double D extras. So, yeah, you can tell where
Jesus.
this
Nice.
movie's going. And then the last one, I had to add, we just started doing the Daisy Durkins saga. And I had to buy the latest one because this is one that I did not have. And it is Die, Daisy, Die. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
familiar with the Daisy Durkin saga of films. We started off doing Daisy Durkin's Dog Sitter of the Damned, and there's a bunch more of them. And this is the latest one. This is the 2024 one. There's another one in production I will be getting. And it's got a bonus. It's got Albano the Clown. Embalmo the Clown.
Balmo the clown.
Yep.
Nice.
He's a ridiculous, over-the-top clown. So,
And you can't get enough clown movies, man.
nope. And that is going to be our next short film Saturday.
Why
So,
hasn't anybody done a movie called Clown Shoes? And it's literally about clown shoes that kill people.
squeaky clown shoes.
Make
Not,
it.
I mean, dude, I have too many projects as is. I will give that to whoever wants it because I don't want to make it, but somebody else can make it. But it's been like we got too much
I
shit.
mean, it could be like a spaceship that's also a clown shoe, and it comes down, and all of these evil clown shoe aliens come out.
That would be fun. I would watch that. Are you done, Paul, or you got more?
I'm done.
Okay. So John Ward, you're up.
Okay, so we are starting off with one that I know that both of you will love. It is Criterion, but it is DVD.
Well,
And Jonathan, you and I were discussing this actor on the Chucky video that we
oh,
did. And I love this film because I even know somebody who was in it. And that would be Targets with Boris Karloff, Peter
yay!
Bogdanovich, Roger Corman.
I love Peter
So,
Bogdanovich too. I think he's a great director.
That's a good
so
movie.
the person that I know who's in this is it Charles Whitman, who's the guy who went up into the tower and shot everybody at the college back in like the 50s or 60s, and before he goes on his shooting rampage, he shoots a grocery delivery guy, and that's played by sadly he's died, but Warren White plays him. He gets shot. He's also one of the little kids at the very beginning of Night of the Hunter. That's at the like at the fence at the very beginning of the film.
Oh wow.
I love Targets. It's great. You know, the terror is shown, and Boris Karloff is Boris Karloff, and it's really good. And it's the 4K, like
Oh wow.
version of it. But yeah, so I'm very happy with this.
Stay on targets.
Stay
Stay
on
on
targets.
targets.
Kind of going back to
Target.
the Arrowverse with like Wentworth Miller and Dominic Purcell. I got this because I am absolutely in love with Willa Holland. Um,
Yeah,
and
she's
she
adorable.
plays Speedy in The Arrow. This is one of her first films. This is Jennifer Lawrence's first film, and so she's quite young in it. But I have another one of her called The Dirty South, which is more new, but that's Garden Party.
Garden Party. I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it too. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen it myself, but it's that's yeah, she's right there.
You're
So
obsessed with Willa Hall, and I'm obsessed with fucking was it Katie Lotz? Oh, I love her. You
Katie
know. Yeah, she's
Lotz.
in the Arrowverse.
Who does she play?
She plays Sarah Lance, aka the Canary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's in
they
that Tomorrow, DC's Legends of Tomorrow, I think. She's one of the people in that as well.
oh yeah.
But I had a freaking huge crush on her. I mean, you know.
She's a good one too. This one I saw as a trailer, and at one point, Philip OGP and we reviewed cell phone horror movies. So I decided to pick this one up because the trailer looked crazy, and that's AMI, Artificial Machine Intelligence.
Nice.
Hmm.
Amy, yeah. No, that's got the chick that's got the chick from the other full I think it was Full Moon movie.
I don't
Shoot.
recognize anybody.
Hold on. I forgot the one we did, Paul. And then we had her on our show. The ah freak. Yeah, I think that's uh shoot now. I sorry folks, but I think I'm wrong. Maybe. I know there was a movie called Amy, but that might not be the same one.
Yeah, this one is like from what I got from the trailer is like a teenager's mom dies, and then Amy or AMI, it's like Suri has the mom's voice, and she starts the mom starts killing everybody. So I haven't seen it yet, but it was at some point we discussed doing another video where we watched like a bunch of killer
Killer
cell phone
Mom.
movies.
Um,
So
okay, no, so Amy is another one, but it's done by it's got Faith West in it. That's who I was thinking of. And Paul loves her.
Oh yeah.
But she was it was called Amy the Visitor, and that was Full
Right,
Moon.
right, 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 right.
But that was a different one. I thought that was the same one. Two
and then
different Amy.
this is one that Jonathan will like, but Paul will hate, and that is the double feature of 48 Hours and Another 48 Hours.
Nice.
I didn't mind the first one.
Yeah,
Second
first
one
one's
was
good. The
meh.
second one is just it made money, so let's do a sequel. Kind of like Stakeout and Another Stakeout.
Yeah,
But
if
they
that
are
had done
Walter
well,
Hill, so
if that had done well, what would the next one have been called? Like 48 hours, another
Yet
48 hours,
another 48 hours.
yet another 48 hours. We're still trying to take your, and the tagline is, we're still trying to take your money.
Hmm.
You know,
he if Nick Nolte wasn't as grizzled as he looks, I mean, they could do another one. Okay,
I,
so this is my boy, my second boy. This is one of the worst films I've ever seen. This was awful. So Philip and I we were down at Zia, and what we do is we buy all, our own movies, and then when we get back, we will watch one from each person. I picked this because it has Nicolas Cage. God, did this suck? Arcadian?
Yeah, I've heard
It's an
about that. I
end of the
haven't got
world
it yet.
movie, and it's got monsters in it, and the
Hmm.
trailer looks great. this is some of the biggest false advertising ever. Nicolas Cage
I've
is at the
heard it's
beginning.
awful.
He gets knocked out and is in a bed for over 60 minutes of the movie, and then pops up after the two kids have killed the monster. And he's like, "Hey, what happened?"
So he basically got paid probably a lot of money just to sleep.
This is
Yeah.
what happens when you have a name. You can do that. You can ride the bed and get whatever money you're getting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know how
your
this is
name
certified fresh. It's boring. The monster's barely in it. The kids are fighting most of the time. Yeah, it's
sounds terrible.
massively false advertising. I'm
I
only
would,
keeping it because it's Nick Cage.
I know, I would buy it for Nick Cage, but I probably
Mm.
wouldn't want it. But I
I'm
know
never going to watch it again. So, but it does have its slipcover, so that's something.
That
if
sounds like a great title for a movie. We should you do. I'm never gonna watch this again. Because it is so bad they broke us.
Yeah, and it's a roll licking thrill ride
frolicking.
fueled by rollicking thrill ride fueled by creature feature thrills. No, no, it isn't. That's a lie. That is an absolute lie. Um,
Nice.
and
Well, it's
then
just nice to see you not like a Nicolas Cage film, and because like even if the movie's bad, generally you say, well, at least Nicolas Cage was great in it.
He's
And,
always entertaining.
yeah,
to me, a true fan can say that something is bad from
right.
somebody that
Sure.
they like. It's the people who say everything is great. Every single thing they do is great.
Then you're
And
lying. I mean,
it's yeah, no, not everything is great. Not even the Beatles have like not every one of their albums is great.
That's
Paul would
They
say
have
all of them are bad.
so well,
I wouldn't say bad. I would say just overdone.
um I love me Beatles, but this one is The Thaw and it has Val Kilmer and it's The Thing, basically.
The Fall, the Thing, the
The
Fall.
And
thing
it's
falled out.
yeah, they're up like in the Antarctic. They find a woolly mammoth. It thaws out, and you get all of these kind of bugs type of things in it that then start attacking everybody and killing everybody. And it's I've been collecting the Ghost House Underground because it's the like Sam Raimi and stuff. And they most of them have this kind of cool
Ah, look at that.
yeah jacket with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
And
good
this is
idea.
before Val became really sick, so he's still okay. But it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. I mean, if you like The Thing, then you would probably enjoy The Thaw.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so definitely worth checking out. Um, this is part one and part two, but I'm not calling them, one. It's Night Watch,
Oh yeah, great. Good
and
stuff.
then
Night
the
Watch
the
2,
sequel,
Day
Day
Watch.
Watch.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, they never
Nice.
made a part three. There's three books. They were going to, but they never did.
Well, they probably were in jail. Putin probably put them in jail. That's why.
Oh,
What was that about?
Well, they're Russian filmmakers.
Oh, okay. Huh.
but they're like superhero type of stuff, but Russian versions of
They're
them, but
actually
kind
a
of
lot of
more,
fun.
yeah, more like Watchmen type of things.
But years before The Watchmen came out.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then these, I think Paul will like. I know Jonathan will like them. And I put them in this order on purpose. So the Disaster Artist,
Oh yeah,
Nice. We love that. We watched,
that's
I
great.
think we saw that in the theater together. I think Paul and I
Yep,
did.
yep.
And we reviewed it after we came back. I think, if I'm correct, Lenore might have joined us for that thing or something.
Alison Brie, everything Alison Brie does is awesome.
Yes. So
and it stars James Franco, whose career died. Does that
yeah,
count?
that counts. And the death thing that's been the theme this
Yeah.
week. I just watched a whole video about James Franco and all the allegations, everything about what happened to him and his relationship with his friends and everything that's kind
It's
of
tearing us apart.
yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of
You might have watched the same video as me. I might have sent it to you
you might have
because
sent
it's
me
all about
one,
like
but
what happened to like Seth Rogen and James
yes,
Franco's
yes, you
friendship.
might have sent that to me, but I know I watched it.
Yeah.
I know I watched it on my own. You might have sent it to me and I didn't check it out, and then it popped up on my Indie Film
Yeah,
Cafe
the
thing.
bad Franco.
There. Yeah. Dave
Yeah.
Franco's doing pretty well for himself, so But apparently he didn't want to be, they didn't want, like, his family didn't want him to be an actor, like them to be actors, because they wanted him to have practical, real jobs that would, whatever. And thank God they got into acting because, they're pretty good at it to me, in my opinion. But
Yeah, I mean, maybe keep Dave Franco in there, but maybe James Franco could have been, I don't know, something else instead of essaying a lot of women from his acting class.
yeah, there was
So
a lot of bad
I
stuff he
still like
did.
the guy. I seem to like bad people. I like Mel Gibson and stuff, so I tend to like
I,
horrible
no,
people.
I
It's not
like him
like
as an
they were
actor, but
untalented. He's definitely
yeah,
got some talent. It's just
he
don't be a
seen,
dick.
yeah,
He's just not a good person.
don't be a bad person because like in that video it talks about how um he he said something. He walked into one of his classes and said, "So no girls are going to take their shirts off?" And everybody got like awkward and weird, and then he's like stormed off, and I'm like thinking, God, what is wrong with this guy? Like the more I hear about him, the more I'm like I get icky feelings, and I'm like, I don't like that because I really did like his
Back in
acting.
the day, you
So
could have just blamed too much cocaine, but that's just him.
yeah, I think that's
Well,
just
yeah,
him.
it's like who's it? The black guy who was supposed to be Kane in the Marvel stuff, and he was in Creed 3. I'm blanking on his name.
Oh
But there
yeah,
was
yeah,
this
yeah.
stuff with him and like his girlfriend, and
But
I sided with him. And then somebody released a video of everything. And it was like,
yeah, that guy was
fuck.
good too. Jonathan Majors, he was a good
Jonathan Majors,
actor.
yeah,
Jonathan
He was a
yeah,
Majors,
great
yeah.
actor, and it's just
yeah.
sad to hear like they're assholes. Like don't be an asshole. Especially if you're in the, you
I
know,
hate to say it, but a lot of the same traits that make you a good actor, just the way that you can disassociate yourself from kind of reality and become these other characters and not really care about stuff, it's the same kind of psychosis that makes you a crappy person, unfortunately. You know,
sometimes, yeah, sometimes you can rise above that. There's some act.
sometimes if you're
I mean,
lucky.
I hate to say it, Nicolas Cage and like Tom Cruise, I think they can rise above that shit because I mean, Tom Cruise, I've heard nothing but good things about him as a person. Like other than his religion, which I don't give a crap.
I don't know. I don't think Katie Holmes was too happy with him after a while.
Well, I mean, that might be a personal thing. I don't think he's done anything to hurt her or anything.
And I also heard stuff about like when you're on set, you're not allowed to like ever say anything about his height, and anybody who's really tall is not supposed to be around him because he's very sensitive about his height. And I've heard some weird things about him.
But then
Yes,
after,
I'm sure every actor out there has weird stuff. So,
yeah. Was
I
that it?
mean,
Or do you
no,
have?
I got one left, and I
Okay.
know this is a Jonathan favorite. Philip gave me this one. He was when we were going to go to Zia, he brought some movies. I said, "Hey, do you want some of these?" And I took this as Paul zooms in, and I'm like, "Yes, I will definitely take this." And that is Clerks X.
Yay!
Oh,
Paul
okay.
likes that
So
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were actually just talking about Clerks because we did a Clerks short film that for Short Film Saturday. And so we were talking about Clerks. And my friend Lena had never seen Clerks, but seen like Jay
Any
and
of
Silent
them.
Bob. Yeah, but seen Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back and stuff. So, but Clerks is a classic.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember I showed Jackie Clerks, and I thought because she does not usually like black and white movies, right? So it's like she thought, oh God, this is, and then she heard the 37 bit, and
37
like that
bits.
gets everybody. After that,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like that wakes them up.
Try not to
well,
suck
that's
any
what
dick
they
on the way to the parking lot.
Yeah,
as the guy turns around and goes out to follow her.
yeah,
The that's what well, it's Sundance, the guy that was with Kevin Smith, like a representative from Miramax, was
Miramax.
with Harvey Weinstein, and Harvey Weinstein didn't like this. Like he didn't like he was gonna walk out, and the guy said no. Wait till and it's that number like 37. He's like wait till 37, and it was after that that he decided to buy
Yeah, he
it.
started He was the biggest laugh
Why
in
am
the
I not
room.
surprised by that?
But what I like about this is that it does have Clerks, the first cut. So that's the Sundance version,
Yep.
which is nice.
I have the
So
Blu-ray, which has all of that stuff too, I think. It's
That's
got pretty
cool.
much all that stuff, and I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. I hope they release it on 4K, even though it doesn't need a 4K. I just like to have a
Yes, it
collection,
does.
I guess it needs, all Kevin
Bill
Spacey.
Circle.
All of yeah, and we got to see Clerks on the big screen in Norfolk a couple years ago, I think it was.
Hmm.
It was you, me, and Joe, and we
Yep.
went Joe Turk, and we went out there and watched Clerks, and we got the Berserker uh, posters that they had. It was so cool. It's such a neat,
Signed.
yeah. Well, not signed by the guys who did it, who did the poster, which was pretty cool, and everything. And it was neat. It was such a neat little. Uh,
I
I don't
will
know.
always watch, especially if it's on the big screen. I'll always take the opportunity to watch that.
Yeah, because well, and that was my first time watching it on the big screen,
Oh
because
wow!
yeah, because I had never
I saw it when
gotten
it came out.
yeah, well, I was 11 when it came out, or so 11, 12 when it came out. So I
That's no excuse.
I
Yeah, Moody, come on.
I didn't hear of it. I didn't hear of Kevin Smith until my best friend, the guy who gave me those movies, the Christian movies and stuff. He was arguing with his mom at one point somewhere, and I went over to his brother, and his brother was watching Mallrats. And I
Oh yeah,
walked
you
up to
told me
him,
that story.
and I
Yeah.
t walked up to him and I said, "What are you watching?" He goes, "Mallrats." I was like, "What's it about? People hanging out on a mall?" And I was like, do you mind if I watch it with you? Because I had nothing else to do. And he was like, sure. So I start laughing my ass off at everything. And I'm like, what is this movie? And then he told me that Jade Silent Bob were in another movie called Clerks. And I was like, I got to see that movie. So, like,
Let me
I
tell you
just,
a secret. The customer's always an asshole.
yeah. So thank God yeah. Um, I love that. So I had the best time, and everything. So there you go. And they're not there to shop. They're not there. They're just there, you know.
It's
I don't-
amazing to me that so many, especially critics, were really down on Mallrats. I guess they thought that his next movie was going to be as good or better than Clerks. I loved it. And in many ways, I like Mallrats almost better than Clerks.
Yeah, it
There's,
was
I guess,
considered
part
a
of that's
sophomore
this,
slump.
some of it's nostalgia because I saw that in the theater too. And yeah, like yourself, I laughed my ass off. I loved it. I just thought it was hysterical.
Well, it's just it was bad marketing. Like
Yeah.
whoever did, Universal didn't know how to market it, so they like fucked it up. So then when it came out, people just didn't know of it, or whatever. And that's such a shame.
Hmm.
Because it is a movie that did really well on DVD, and apparently it was like the most or VHS. It was like the most stolen VHS from video stores at that,
Excuse me.
at that time. So like it's kind of funny.
Although I will say I have seen the original cut, and man, man, was that there are some scenes that are so bad, so unfunny, and I'm like, oh man, I'm really glad they didn't go with the original.
Are you talking about from Mallrats, right?
Yeah, from Mallrats.
Oh, that has like an extended opening where
Yeah,
that whole thing was not that good. Vittorio and I
no.
watched it and we are just like, oh, okay. Like I can see why they cut that, and then because they told them they need to go straight to the mall. It's called mall rats. They got to be at the
Hmm.
mall in right? Not take 30 minutes and get to the mall. Like that's just ridiculous. So they did that, and it's a much better movie. The Clerks, first cut has the ending, the shocking ending. Have you seen that,
Yeah.
John?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Where he
Okay.
dies. Yeah, you
Where
get
he
shot.
dies and everything. They're like the was it the guy who
That's not funny.
well yeah, it's the guy who marketed or helped do stuff with the Bob Hawk was like, look, what you need to do is I think, or maybe it was John Pearson, one of those guys was like, you need to cut that part out, because we're not going to go and stick around for these guys for 90 minutes and then just watch one of them die. Like, that's just not a comedy.
Unless it's the Chulies guy going on a rampage.
Well, he wanted to do the right thing. That's because that was one of his favorite movies at that time. And he wanted to do the right thing. And then the problem with that is do the right thing's a drama. So, like, it
Yeah, and
works for that,
Spike
not a
Lee can
comedy.
do that. It wouldn't have worked
Do the right
for
thing's more of a
this.
drama than a comedy,
Yeah.
or whatever. So yeah, it's he learned pretty quickly. Don't kill off your characters until the third movie. You know,
Spoiler
spoiler
alert.
alert. Yeah, but it's been out a while now. If you haven't seen
But it's
Clerks 3,
okay because Moosley comes in to save the day.
I wish, I wish. 'Cause I was so upset about that. I think, John, did we do a review of that together or something?
Yeah,
Clerks
because I
3?
hated Clerks 3 and you
Yeah.
liked it. So
I
we
originally
did
liked it,
Here
but
for
I
Me.
just I don't like the ending. Like I don't like the whole.
It's sad. It's very sad, but I still liked it. I still thought it was good. It's, of course we all want to see it continue, but
Well,
at some
apparently
point,
people are guessing that Dante could come back as a ghost Dante, like in
Dante
Star
Ugh.
Spot.
Wars, and like Star Wars kind of style, where he's like Obi-Wan, and it kind of shows up and kind of helps Randall out from time to time.
That would be
But
great if he pops in and he's like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be here."
definitely not supposed to be here today.
Guy needs to retire.
What? Who?
Kevin Smith.
Oh God, don't.
After he ruined He-Man.
I don't care
Ugh.
about He-Man. I
Oh,
never cared about
how
He-Man.
could you ruin He-Man? He-Man's already
He
a piece
killed
of garbage.
He-Man off in the
Good.
first episode.
Pile of garbage.
Yeah, well, I never liked He-Man
He,
anyway.
he said
So.
he said that He-Man, even though it's called He-Man, it should be female centric. So he killed He-Man. Idiot.
Good.
That's why it bombed, as it
Uh,
should.
and then Paul's happy it bombed because he doesn't like He-Man. But then they're bringing back He-Man anyway. They're doing a He-Man feature or something, or
What
whatever.
about
So,
Which looks
She-Ra?
bad.
She-Ra would be cool. But I don't know why nobody's ever, done anything with her lately. Unless she's in He-Man because I haven't really watched it, so I don't know.
No, they wanted to make a He-Man for girls, so they made She-Ra.
Yeah. All right,
They had crossovers, but
all
anyway.
right, everybody, we're done.
Maybe She-Ra can fight the female thing.
The female thing,
Yeah, the big green one.
huh?
The Hulk.
The
The
Hulk.
Hulk,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
but the Hulk
Female
is
Hulk.
a female Hulk, She-Hulk.
Right.
So it'd be She-Ra versus She-Hulk.
Yep.
That'd be a weird crossover, but that'd be the crossovers of the she's, you know. All right, everybody. Well, that was interesting. So, I guess next episode will be the last episode of 2025 and will
Yep. Yep. Yep.
actually be out in 2026. So, I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to see what we all have picked.
And I got
Um,
enough junk for the next couple of months, so I should be good.
well,
I
perfect.
have stacks for the whole year.
Yeah, stacks upon stacks upon stacks.
I do.
Yeah.
I got
I
everything.
am not that stacked.
No, I'm not that stacked either, actually. I got to get more stacked.
But
Until
I
then,
did just buy 6 more movies from Second and Charles the other day. So
nice. Well, I guess you wouldn't care, but they have like uh a thing where it's like you can get like a bunch of movies in that bin or whatever
Mhm.
and stuff, and it's like $10 for like a whole bunch of them or something.
And I picked up 4 movies last night from SRS. So
Nice.
that should be coming
Oh,
in.
the Black Friday sale or
Yep, yep,
something?
yep.
Nice. I I did not splurge on any of those things. Though I do want that low budget pictures new movie and stuff at some point, but I'm
Oh
gonna have
yeah,
to
and
wait.
I got that too.
Yeah, I
So that should be
imagined.
coming in.
I imagined.
Um, at least the SRS stuff, they were down to 295. So I bought 4 of those.
Mulva Demon Ass Kicker. So I'm looking
Can't wait.
forward to that. We just did Mulva Zombie Ass Kicker,
Chris
so
Seaver's back, baby.
yeah. So anyway, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll be back on uh yeah, we'll be back next month for a brand new
December.
episode. For the December haul. So we'll be back in January, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Ah.